he just went low. He's in his head. He's in his head. He's open. His head wide open. Cracked open as a beast.
Hey, what's going on guys, it's Mm10100 and we're back with another update video, and it's been a little bit since I did my last update video, and this is the one that I was talking about in my Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory first impressions video of the demo version of that game. And yeah, so what is going on with the channel? So this will actually be a scheduled video. I usually do a scheduled video that uploads ahead of time. Excuse my hair, I would wear one of my old caps, like my Pokemon or Sonic cap, but I just came out of the shower, so if it's sticking up a little bit in some areas, I'm sorry, and if you hear some dripping on a tile floor, that's actually my shower, and I only just finished it recently, like in the last like 10-15 minutes anyway, and and my room is not too far away from the bathroom, like if you can see just in there, those little drawers over there, that's actually the bathroom. As you can see, there's a little faucet for the sink. Bathroom's just basically down the hall. So what is going on? So I have a whole bunch of videos planned, and I do have a secret project that I'm going to include the trailer with in this video. So here is that sneak peek. I've been casting your shadow for far too long, Mario. Why? Your time is up. Okay, we're back. Okay, so yes, Season 3 is happening. So this has been a project that has happened for the last couple of years. This is something that I did mention a few months ago with the 10th anniversary video that I said I was actually going to do. And I've been scripting it. I finally, like at the end of September, ended up, well actually no, like a couple of weeks ago actually, I only just finished scripting the last bit of it. I wrote the ending probably about this time last month, in September, so and I felt like it was a proper ending. It felt really nice, really concise, and I was like, yep, I'm going to end it with that, and basically wrote up until that point anyway. So that is finally written. I'm up to starting to record episode 4 today. It is, what day is it, the 26th or 27th of October, I think. Just wait for my phone to switch over. 27th. Okay. So yeah, so the 27th of October is when this has been recorded. So I'm up to episode 4. Episode 4 is a shorter episode. So hopefully I can get episode 4 and 5 both done, because I know 5 is a shorter episode than episode 4. I think 4 is one of the I think it's actually one of the lengthier ones. I think it's about average, if not one of the longer episodes in the series. But hopefully I can get that and episode 5 done, and maybe some of episode 6. And I'm going to be bulk recording a whole bunch of stuff, because for those of you that don't know, this is the big news that I was going to say. I'm moving out of this place. Yeah, my room is no longer going to be my room. Childhood house, and finally moving out of it. I do not have a place to rent at the moment. I'm still looking. I've been rejected a couple of times from houses, 3 times, and there's been like 5 or 6 houses that I've actually liked. Some of them I didn't have my rental tenancy applications in for those, so I missed out. I tried to ask for inspecting on one, and when I handed in my application, they said that it was already leased out, so I was kind of a bit bummed out by that. I've inspected 2 flats, a little apartment of flats that are 1 bedroom, but it's only really just for me because nobody else is really living with me at the moment. So yeah, and they looked really good. I got rejected before I actually seen the inspection on one, and I think that was more for them working out my income, because they got to work out income on top of your rent, and then having things like outstanding debts, so things like credit card payments or like car payments, like that sort of thing. They got to work around that with the rent, and then see if it's going to be ideal for you to live there with the money that you have left. And they didn't realize that I didn't have any car payments, because any outstanding payments, because I don't have a credit card, and my car I own outright. So when me and my mum, because my mum's been coming back and forth from where she lives, which is a couple of hours away from here, 4 hours away, and been coming up here to help me move and not move everything out yet, get things cleaned up, sell some things that I'm not going to need in a new place, and that sort of thing. And we both mentioned to the real estate agent who was on the inspections, who said, yeah, he doesn't have any outstanding payments, the rent's going to be fine because he earns enough on average, because as some of you know, I have every second weekend off, and usually on my weekend off I have less hours during that week than the week that I have the weekend on. So yeah, so they were just working around my financials there. Then I did get rejected for the second flat a couple of days after it got to the stage where it was just the owner looking over it, so the landlord. So it's basically the last step before. Sorry, a little bit of dust on the camera there for some reason, a little bit of fibers and stuff. So it's basically the last step before you actually get approved for the house and able to move in, I'm pretty sure. So I was kind of pissed that day, because it was they sent me that message, it's oh yeah, it's been processed, your application's been processed, it's just going to the owner. And I'm oh, that's really cool. And then about 5-6 hours later they said, oh yeah, you've been rejected. And I'm well, what the fuck? And I'm yeah, okay, I can kind of say that I got my hopes up, but at the same time, there was a few people that looked at that house, and I get that, but it was just, it's one of those things that was kind of, it's oh man, really? You set me up, and then you don't deliver on that. And then there was another house that I hadn't had any inspections at all since I looked at it, and apparently it was leased out a couple of days ago, and I was what the fuck? It was nobody's really been in there, because I didn't get any inspection times for it, and I've been asking for inspections for a week. I had already applied for one, and they said, oh yeah, we'll send you an email or a text message to say when inspections would be possible for the place. So I've got one more place that I've applied for to look at and make an inspection and applied for. At the moment, I haven't checked today to see what today's listings are for the 3 real estate agents that we have here that aren't private, just to see what they have. So yeah, so I'm actually moving out of my childhood home. It's been over 20 years since I last did that, because there's about a year and a half where I kind of wasn't living in this place, but this was before my sister was born, and she's now 21, so so been a long time. But yeah, I've been in this room for most of my life, and now I'm in the process of just trying to move everything. So I'm trying to get full on everything recorded as much as I can. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff recorded already in the pipe works. So since I'm moving out of this place, I'll be moving into my grandparents' place until I find a place to live. And with that comes the caveat of no real internet, because they have internet, but it's only on one of those little plug-in dongle things, and even then it's only a couple of gigabytes. It wouldn't, you know, like, you've seen me in the past with like 20 or 50 gig like data limits, and there's no way. Like watching YouTube and watching like video streaming stuff and all that type of stuff, and online gaming, which back then I did a whole bunch of. I don't do nearly as much nowadays, but even still. But yeah, it was just, yeah, it's one of those moments where I'm just like, oh yeah, I got no internet, fuck. Well, yeah, so it's gonna make things a little bit more hectic on YouTube, because I'm gonna be uploading a whole bunch of stuff scheduled early. So if there's like a new announcement of something, like a new game that's being announced or that type of thing, won't be able to watch any YouTube videos because I won't be using that much data, because really the only data I have outside of this place is my phone, and that is a prepaid plan, so I have to pay for credit vouchers all the time to use data on that. And yeah, it kind of sucks. I will admit. So so I got to get that sorted as well, because I don't really want to sign a contract for like a modem before I have my new place. So I've got to discuss it with somebody down with one of my telecom providers, the one that I'm actually usually with my mobile, with my prepaid mobile. So I've got to discuss a few things about that. I don't really want to go into a plan, just want to, you know, discuss them, see what I can do. When I eventually get my place, then I'll try and get internet up as soon as I possibly can. And then, you know, if I have a contract for that, that's fine, you know. And I'll talk about my options with that. So I'll be uploading a lot of videos way before. So I think I might upload right until like at least the end of the year. I know I've got Kingdom Hearts as my Let's Play, and that's got 50 episodes, and I think we're only like halfway through, so it's gonna be like 20 odd episodes left, so it's definitely like 20 plus weeks left of that. So that's gonna be absolutely fine for a little while. If I do get into a situation where it only works out to be 2 videos a week in some weeks, I'm sorry ahead of time, because yeah, this whole thing has been kind of stressful, trying to work around everything and record where I can and where I can, and yeah, so there's gonna be a whole bunch of videos, like a whole bunch of Let's Play stuff. Of course, Season 3, when I get that sorted. I haven't edited any of it yet, but we'll be doing that fairly shortly, because I'm going to charge my camera pretty soon as well, so I might want to get started on editing a few videos and that sort of thing. But I should have a lot of videos uploaded ahead of time. I won't be having a Game of the Year countdown video like I usually do at the end of every year, just because unless I get a place in December and I get my internet up like basically straight away, working on something like that is going to take a lot of time, so I might not be able to do that. So I'm kind of canceling it right now. Plus, I haven't played too many games that are like more recent. Like all that I've really played this year that is new is Final Fantasy VII Remake, Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC technically, so that's kind of new. Persona 5 Royal. I think I'll eventually be playing Super Mario 3D All Stars, because I do have that game. I think that's one of the games that actually probably will be one of the last games that I actually record while I'm here. And there's a couple others that I have forgotten. Yeah, I forget. there's a few that I've traded back in. I think like Tetris 99 I think is one that was new this year. I think a physical version. I mean, but yeah, I haven't really played too much this year, so kind of want to be on the back burner for that. I do want to catch up on some stuff. I'll have things to do and games to play and all that type of stuff when I'm at my grandparents' place, since I don't have internet. And I'll still be on YouTube, I just won't be able to watch anything, and I won't be able to upload anything either for a little while. So yeah, my watch later list is going to be full. It's going to be a hell of a lot full. So yeah, so it's been a huge process, trying to find places and not trying to stress that much. So yeah, all this stuff in my room, especially a lot of that stuff on the floor, I gotta go through and basically tidy all that up and pack it up in boxes soon enough, because I'll be moving out in the next few days. It'll be the start of November when the housing agreement for the people that are actually going to move in is supposed to be cleared. So yeah, so whew, yeah, a lot of stuff happening. So I reckon I'm going to leave it there. Don't really want to over talk too much about this this type of thing. I don't really want to go, one, kind of don't really want to go into it, and two, I need to get this edited, uploaded in the next few days, and record a whole bunch of stuff. So I need to get out of here because I need to do a whole bunch of stuff today. So, and this is one of my last days off before I actually have to move out. So, so with all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this update video for this channel. Yeah, so I've got first impressions videos going up. I've got my Let's Play still going. I've got a few Monday upload videos still to go. Got one Blast from the Past video that's done. I've got a few To the Arcade videos, one last goodbye videos as well that I've got on the back burner. Luigi Mario Super Retarded Adventures Season 3 will also should be all done by the time I'm really going to motor that. Like, that is going to be my priority in terms of recording, so that is going to be done. I'm going to make sure that is done. You know, there's going to be some games that I'm not going to be able to do first impressions videos for, but at the same time, priorities are going to be priorities. So I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching this update video. This has been My Man 2100. You guys have a great day or night, and of course, take care.